Guys, Mike Pattern Traders. Quick update on BTC. I didn't want to make a video until I was certain that BTC was behaving the way I wanted it to behave. So without going into detail as to what I was expecting previously, currently going forward, I did short this 10-hour order block. I opened up a scalp short over here. I'm in from like 55.6 and 55.5. It's not much. It's only 0.5 BTC. I only did that because I wanted to hedge some of the altcoins that I was in. It's not a real trade, as in, right? I do expect BTC to give us a little bit more weakness, show us a little bit more weakness in the upcoming hours, only because we did hit a significant level. You don't go, I think it's like 20%. Yeah, 20% up without putting in a higher low. That's just that not even the higher low. We didn't even put a higher low on the lower time frame. Usually you get one at least on the 15-minute time frame. So we didn't get any higher low at all, even on the 15-minute time frame. Nothing. So what am I expecting right now for the upcoming 24 hours? I would like to see a decent retracement down. I know I have a 0.618 level over here, which is going to be roughly about the low $50,000 range. I don't think we're going to go there, but if we do happen to go there, I know that there's a lot of support. You see this order block over here? I'm still using it. There's a lot of support here at that $52,000 range. Now, if we do happen to break under that with a wick, then you could easily assume that we're going to go for that mitigation block. I think it was a 4-hour mitigation block. Let me see. Or was it the 10-hour mitigation block? What was it? No, hold on. I had it before. There was a really good mitigation block that I was interested in long in. Maybe it was a 12-hour. Yeah, right here. Sorry about that, guys. Right here. This is a mitigation block that I do have alerts on. I'm gonna make this gray. I do have alerts on this mitigation block. You see this little white candle right here? Only because of the mere fact that we broke structure with that block. Even though it was temporarily, we still broke structure with that block. This down candle into the spring, this down candle into the massive spring up, goes to show you that this level will be highly defended. So any kind of bids down here, or anytime BTC comes down here, it will be defended. Very confident about that. So first level of interest is going to be this green zone over here. If we do happen to come back down here, something along the lines of this. But if this thing breaks for whatever reason, then we could easily assume that we're going to go down to this mitigation block with a wick into further upside. Now, asking me why I assume that we're going to have further upside. Well, we don't really die, guys. We don't die without touching the TMA band. Where's the TMA band? Right here. We don't die without touching the 12-hour TMA band. It's unlikely. So this is the 12-hour TMA band right here, this red line, which is 56.5, right? And every single time we do happen to break under the TMA band, for whatever reason, we always go back up and retest it. See how we break down, we go back up and retest it? You need to retest it. Now, at that point, when you retest it, you could easily reject and come make a lower low. Cool. Then you have your first, your second, and your third drive, and then you can go carry on to wherever you want to go. Similar to how we did here, 1, 2, 3, right? Sorry. 1, 2, 3. Same thing along this side. But I'm not gonna sit here and start counting future moves until I see this 12-hour TMA get bent. 12-hour TMA band get tapped. We did take the high of the breakdown. This is your breakdown over here. We took the high while SFPing it right here. So more likely than not, this will go a little bit lower into the support right here and then carry on. But what makes us think that this is not going to find support? I think it was a 15-minute or 30-minute. Hold on, what was it? 30-minute, yeah. What makes us think that this is not going to find support at this green TMA zone? Put in a higher low here and then carry on and start riding the red TMA up until we touch the 12-hour midpoint. We don't know. So within the next 24 hours, we should have an answer for us, whether we're going to go up or further down. Overall, macro-wise, I'm going to tell you how I'm playing it. This is exactly what I'm looking at right now. I originally made this to give the bears the benefit of the doubt, but now I'm starting to actually realize that this has a very high probability of playing out. So that's why I'm not deleting it. Like I said, we broke down. We swept the highs. More likely than not, if this were to continue its downtrend, we're going to come retest this green this green zone over here, which was the previous SR flip, and then we're gonna go all the way up, retest this zone. At this point over here, I will de-risk and I will exit the crypto market. I will exit probably like 70 or 80% of my altcoins only because I'm not gonna ride this thing back down if this were to be a downtrend. So if I am wrong, I will be wrong when and if BTC gets above this order block right here. So if you see a BTC daily candle above this black line over here, then officially I am wrong and I'm going to re-enter all the altcoins that I exited at this point. It's not worth it for me to see a 7% move, which is probably going to be like a 15% or 20% move on altcoins, with the risk of losing 23 on BTC, which is going to be like 60% or 50% on altcoins. It's not worth it for me. I'm heavily invested in the market. We're talking about over six figures, not over six figures. I'm sorry, I meant to say a good amount of six-figure amount. So no, I'm not at that seven-figure mark yet. God bless. Hopefully one day I will be, but I'm not there yet. So why would I sit there and see my P&L go down like 40-50%? I already made the mistake and rolled this down. I rolled this down with all my altcoins. I didn't get out of everything, and I could have, and I didn't. Right? I got destroyed. These altcoins did like 50-60% dumps. If you look at these altcoins, for example, from top to bottom, I literally held 50% dumps. So I'm not doing that again. I'm playing it smart. And it's not about me being bearish or bullish. It's about me being fucking smart. I'm leaving this on the chart right now on the map for us so we actually have an idea of where we're going. No matter what happens, I need to see the reaction at this pink box up here. I need to see it. That's also the golden pocket of the whole move going down. So again, one more time, any move to this box, I will open new longs, fresh longs, and I'm going to target that box over there. And to answer the question about what I'm expecting with the TMA band, because the TMA band is officially above that red box, I'm going to actually give you a visual. Let's go to the 12-hour, open up the TMA band. Let's get rid of all this, since we only care about the mid band, right? And now look what the mid band is. The mid band is right here, but I want to see a reaction up here. So what I'm thinking is going to happen is it's either we're going to go back up right now, create a div, basically consolidate, create a bear div, tap the 12-hour, and then die, and then go up, or we're going to legit wick 56 into $58,000. But that's too much of a wick. I can't see us having roughly about a 10% wick, 5% wick. I don't know, man. I don't know. More likely than not, it's gonna do exactly something along the lines of this, and then divot, bear div, and then die, and then go up. Right? Put in a higher low somewhere here or somewhere here, depending on where. That's how I'm gonna play it, guys. Again, I don't know how to project this or forecast this. I'm just playing it level to level, and that is exactly what I'm expecting to take place. If you look at the here we go. If you look at the main range that we were in, I'm gonna delete all this, okay? So you guys can see that a new range being put in place. Now I know this is what we were playing with in the past. You know, I don't even want to delete it because I was actually using this. How do I do this right so I can show you guys the new range? Oh, here. Let's do it here. No, do it here. So, based on this, what makes us think that, here you go, what makes us think that this isn't a deviation of the main range, right? Here we go. So now let me show you this. It's a clean chart. It's on a higher time frame, so we could all understand it and respect it. You have an order block here before an all-time high. So this becomes the most pivotal and important order block of the whole range. This established the whole range for us, right? Guys, my allergies are really messed up. I'm really sorry that I'm sniffling on the microphone. Please bear with me. Okay, that order block became the most important order block that structured this whole range. Now, why did it do that? Well, because when we went up, we came right down. It didn't even support us. It became resistance. 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 Break. All-time high again. Came back down. Support. So now this officially gets validated because we turned it into support. All-time high. came back down, tested it, or front ran this level, made a lower high, and then created a deviation. So now one is going to argue and say, so Luca, is this really a deviation of that SR flip range? Yeah, it is. This is a deviation. This is a deviation of the SR flip. So take a small trend line, and until we get above this line over here, we can assume that we're going to go lower. Again, don't forget, I told you guys, there's a mitigation block. This white candle here is a mitigation block. So if we do happen to come back down here, it's an instant buy for me. I'm going to open up fresh longs. You could tell that it's a mitigation block because under this white candle, see how the black candle broke structure? The black candle broke the red line here. Right? It makes sense. This white candle broke the black candle afterwards broke structure, and then we resistance, and then boom, V spring right back out. So now officially this white candle that I have highlighted here, that's green, is our official mitigation block. Any time price comes back to the mitigation block, it should act like support. So if we do happen to get something along the lines of this, easy long to the top side at $59,000. So that's what I'm playing right now. Sorry about that, I was thirsty. On the micro, meaning like the sub 1 hour, this is your level of resistance. We couldn't close above it, obviously. We needed to close at least a few candles above this to consolidate. Then we could actually continue further up, but we didn't. So this is about to break down from it. I'm going to make this red so you guys don't get confused. Go to the 4 hour. Yeah, so we should see some downside, guys. Some micro downside. If we are extremely bullish, this should hold us. This line should hold us if we are extremely bullish. I'm going to make this green. And that's pretty much it for BTC, man. Like, there isn't really much I could update you guys because we're still in this choppy zone. This is right here, a bunch of chop right here. See this? Consolidate, dump, consolidate, pump, consolidate. What are we going to do? Either up or down, right? It's just a mess. If you want to go level by level, then open up your your Monday range. PT Monday range. Where are we? Where is it? High, low, high, low, high, low. Do I not? Oh, right here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still in my own world. Right? So we are completely trying to deviate Monday range. If that happens, we're obviously going to come back down and retest this portion right here. And then we can carry on. I am going to bid the weekly open though, guys. I'm telling you right now. I see the weekly open. Where's the weekly open? 49,000, and Monday low is 48,000. I will bid the weekly open if we get back down here at that gold level. If we get back down here. But I can't picture this being a lower high at all. It doesn't make sense. A lower high should come somewhere up here. And we didn't even put enough time. That's what should happen, right? And then this will be your lower high if we're bearish. So you have your low, your high, your higher low, your higher high, your lower low, and then your lower high, and then continue downtrending. This should be what should be taking place if we're bearish, something along the lines of that. Create a downward channel like this. There you go. And then just basically play ping pong. So down into up. Reject here, which is also going to be, I think, the golden pocket of the whole range. Yeah, golden pocket. And then break all the way down and come to your 3-day. Where's your 3-day? TMA. Go to your 3-day. Your TMA on the 3-day is currently the mid. Let's make this 3-day. D3 TMA mid. which is the most important level. I told you guys there's going to be two scenarios here, and I'm not one that's going to sit here and tell you which one's going to have the better probability of playing out. But logically speaking, we never, ever, ever broke under the 3-day TMA band ever in the bull run, ever, ever, ever. So if you go look at it from a Bitstamp perspective, this level right here, I'm going to keep repeating this every video until you guys understand this. We never, ever break under it when we are uptrending. Ever. So it will support us. Look at the previous bull runs, guys. It will support us. Let's put on log. Expand. It will support us. 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 I'm going to keep repeating this. We're going to get supported until we have our bear market. Okay? It will support us. Again, until we have our bear market. So, don't be worried, because there's only two options here. Option number one is we completely fuck the bears. We put in a beautiful high or low here. We go back up, we reject. We come back down, we create a double bottom. Or we sweep this bottom. And then we carry on to like $66,000 to $70,000. Or hit this, come back down, range a little bit. This is the second bullish scenario. Range a little bit while this 3-day TMA band, as the days go by, starts increasing. Don't forget, guys, every 3 days, this TMA band goes higher and higher and higher. And eventually, it's going to come all the way over here to $48,000. At that point, then this becomes your floor. So no matter what BTC does, this will be your floor. And we're never going to break under this until we actually have a macro top. The bearish scenario, which is only one scenario for me, there is no other bearish scenario. It's basically rejecting off this line, coming down to the TMA, doing another dump over here, and then just start ranging. I can't see this breaking the 3-day TMA and coming all the way down here unless it's with a massive wick buyback into a V recovery. Right? I've never seen the 3-day TMA break. I'm not about to assume that it could break right now out of nowhere. So I'm playing it as if the 3-day TMA is your floor. You know? But this is a more likely scenario to play out only because we officially made a lower low. Right? We broke structure. This is your low, made a lower low. So usually you have a high, and you make a lower high. And then you make another lower low. That'll be your 1, that'll be your 2, that'll be your 3 drives into $100,000. This is very valid right here. And it's a beautiful picture right here. So I will exit my altcoins as soon as we get to the golden pocket. It's not worth the risk for me, and then I'll buy everything back either down here or I'll buy everything back up here once we reclaim this top level. And to be precise, I'll make it even more precise for you guys so you guys can see it. Let's get rid of everything, and I'm gonna do this. Give me a 3-day, put on the TMA band. Let's put a line here so we know. If there are any questions or concerns about my videos, don't be shy. Tell me if you want me to cover something in particular. D3 mid TMA. Very important level. I'm going to make this black. I'm going to go like this. All right, very important level. Let's get rid of the TMA bands. So now let's go back to the 12-hour. Golden pocket is, of the whole move, right there. So that's going to be our main level of interest, which is also a previous mitigation block. And then you have your previous all-time highs right there, which is going to be the bear bull break line. Bear bull, let's just call it line. Okay. Let's make this black. Very important level for me to get a daily close above $61,000. So the way I'm playing this is, if we are really bearish, this is what I want to see. Normally you say, all right, yeah, we're gonna go trend down, and this is gonna, but this could easily just do this, break out, fake out, come back, retest this, and go back up, right? But no, I'm gonna play this as if it's the bearish scenario. So I'm gonna take this, I'm going to put it somewhere along the lines right there. I also want to highlight the 12-hour TMA band. Where is a 12-hour TMA band? Right there. Don't forget, guys, every day the TMA band changes, right? All right, so that's what I'm expecting right now. maybe a little bit more upside to touch the TMA band and then into a higher low, and then go up to here and then go down here. Okay, that's exactly what I'm gonna play. Let's get rid of the TMA bands. I will long. Come on, man. What's going on over here, guys? Long zone. Make this green. Exit zone. Exit market zone. This is where I'm exiting the market. Again, if I'm wrong, guys, I don't care. I'm protecting my capital. That's the most important thing for me. I'm not here to clout my bull versus bear versus nothing. I'm just gonna be safe and exit my capital, protect it, exit the market, and then rebuy back if we get above this bear or bull line. We get a little bit of a daily candle above here, then we're definitely going to $66,000. But that's how I'm playing this right now, this channel. So I want you to also put in one more line. This line over here is very important. I want you to put it. So we have, who's that? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. So we have the previous range. There you go. So this is, I know it's called the OS, but I want you guys to see this. Let me just make a copy and call this range. I have a million freaking. That's what I'm playing, guys. This is exactly what I'm playing. The bear bull, and this officially could become a deviation if I am correct. If that becomes a deviation, then we should see a lot more upside. Okay. One could argue the fact that, hey, you could just close this, you could just close this, and then it becomes a triangle. No, that doesn't work for me. That's what I'm playing. I'm gonna leave this in the map. Now go over real quick the oscillators. Let's do this. Let's get rid of all this. Oscillators. Okay, so first off, we got a 12-hour buy signal. Anyone shorting is fucking crazy. All right, I mean, dude, the indicators cost like $100. A simple indicator on a higher time frame could tell you if you should be shorting or you should be longing. Okay, so again, this is gonna be your. I'm gonna show you the 5-day. We haven't seemed to been able to close under this 5-day candle for whatever reason. I'm gonna put a line here. Okay, let's go back to the 12-hour where we are. That's your 5-day line, which is basically your make or break for me. Now we have a fucking 12-hour buy signal. 12-hour buy signal, right? You have to treat this with respect. Not only do we have a 12-hour buy signal, we have a fucking daily buy signal, guys. Okay? Last time we had a daily buy signal, I think it was COVID. Down here. Right? That's 1 year. 1 year. And you're telling me that, hey, I'm looking for shorts. Right? Okay, to each their own. I'm not going to argue. You want to short, you could short. Now we have a daily order block over here. Right? This is a daily order block. So we are at the daily order block. Valid area to short scalp over here and call it a day or to hedge. But at the end of the day, this should give us some support. I'm going to make this green. You know what? I'm going to actually put a block here. I'm going to make this green. I'm going to put this as a block. We should not break under this off the first attempt. First attempt, this should give us some support at 51,000 to 52,000 and come back up and retest this or retest the 12-hour TMA band. But you have a high time frame buy. What are you doing shorting? Unless it's a scalp short, right? Okay, go to your 4-hour now. Or your 5-hour, whatever. You have a 4-hour. You have a 4-hour sell signal. Valid. It's a scalp short. 4-hour sell signal, 4-hour sell signal. Yeah, valid. Now go look at your indicators. You have a 4-hour cross on your RSX, right? But look how long it's taking to dump. Look how long it's taking to dump. That is an indication that we are putting in a head. So you want to see this type of behavior, right? This. You want 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What the fuck do you have? You only have one top here. This is just one top, guys. This is one top. This is one top. This is 1. This is 2. And you died. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. And then you died. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. And then you died. What are you doing with one top? What are you gonna fucking kill the asset with only one top? Since when? You know? Be careful, guys. Be careful. Again, if I sound condescending, I'm not. I'm just trying to help you guys out. Yeah, this is more likely going to do something along the lines like this. And then that'll be your bear div into your what I want to happen, then down. That's what I'm expecting to take place, right? A second top similar like this, similar to this, or just on this side, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and your third one's gonna be your lower high, right? High, higher high, and your third one's gonna be your lower high. So that's when you die, according to the bearish plan. I'm just prepared for both scenarios. All right, that's BTC, guys. I don't want to go into altcoins because I am deep in altcoins still in spot and whatnot. But there's no reason to talk about altcoins because if BTC rolls over, these altcoins are gonna fucking die. Like XRP, for example, I'm really heavy in XRP, and I am expecting XRP. Like we have a sell signal over there, unfortunately, on the 4-hour, and they've been pretty accurate so far. These signals, right? The buy signal gave us a beautiful pump up. The buy signal gave a beautiful pump up. Now we got a sell signal. So more likely than not, because we are still downtrending, overall macro, I'm still expecting a second bounce. So again, same thing with this, come back up and then come out. That'll be your main short, which will be something along the lines of this, and then that'll be your main short right here. 160s around there. The same thing with this, go back up, make a second top. That'll be your main short. So we have some time. Hopefully we get one more move across the whole board and all the altcoins. Don't forget, it's Greek Easter on Sunday. They're gonna fuck with us this weekend. It's a holiday for us, so expect some kind of volatility and whatnot. What else do I want to talk to you guys about? Ethereum. Ethereum keeps making higher highs, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's good. I could easily indicate that people are exiting BTC and exiting BTC through Ethereum and the altcoins, right? So be careful with Ethereum. I am still long. I am still holding Ethereum. I'm still holding the altcoins. Just be careful in case this thing does happen to put in a 3-top pattern. 1, 2, 3 goes up to like maybe $2,850 or $3,000, and then it just comes all the way back down here. And I want to make it very clear to you guys, this is still a big problem for me. Hold on, this is still a really big problem for me. Right there, see that 1920? I'm not saying it has to come down there, but that's really a big problem for me. Normally, I would take it from here. That's what I would do. And I would say, all right, dude, we kind of we made a low, we deviated, we went up, we retested that deviation, and we flew up. That's normal. But, dude, you don't leave a space like that if you're not going to come back to revisit it. It's a lot of space. So likely when this thing does happen to come down, whenever it comes down, whether it comes down from here, whenever it comes down, it's going to go sweep this low and sweep this low. So be careful with this structure. I don't like it. But I am still bullish on Ethereum and altcoins as long as BTC behaves. One more thing I want to show you guys on the higher time frame. I think it was this chart. Was it this chart? Where was it, dude? Oh, right here. Okay. Look at let's see 12 hour real quick. Yeah. So look. Right, you break above, you go back and you retest it and you go back up. You break above, you go back and you retest it and you go back up. So when you go retest this should give you support and do this. Pretty much what I'm waiting for. On the daily time frame, I told you guys we're gonna reject at the mid. We rejected at the mid. Once you cross over the mid, you're officially bullish. Once you cross over the mid, you're officially bullish. Once you cross over the mid, you're officially bullish. Right? Once you cross over the mid, you're officially bullish. One of the best indicators that you could have for macro, not for micro. It doesn't work that well with micro. Macro is fucking phenomenal. A 2-day, no, I think it was a weekly that I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, weekly. So this is a very fair play that if we do happen to get lucky, yo, what's going on over here right now, guys? If we happen to get lucky, what the hell's going on over here? Oh, it's the TMA bands, is what I was saying. If we happen to get lucky and we have a beautiful green weekly close, this is gonna stamp as a that's what's gonna happen. Bull div. Then and only then we could assume, take off swing mode, we could assume that we will bounce at this gray zone and start a whole new uptrend for multiple weeks. Then and only then I could have stamped it that we are officially bottomed out if we get this stamp. And then the first target at that point will be, I'm not even exaggerating, open up this, show information panel. The midpoint, which is the yellow, will be $83,000. That'll be your TP1. Because if you do happen to bottom here, and you do happen to get a bull div, you're gonna throughout the next maybe month or two start doing this, and then come and reach this yellow line. And that yellow line will give you a slap down, and that's going to be at $83,000 currently right now. So there's a lot of upside potential out there, guys. So I'm trying to tell that to you. Don't rush into longs. You're not gonna miss out. I'm telling you, you're gonna have a lot of opportunities. The bearish scenario is still valid for me. Basically, this is still in play, where you make a lower high, a lower low, a lower high until you find a bottom, then you go up. I cannot envision us breaking. Or is this? I can't envision us breaking the 3-day TMA band. So my floor is $45,000 for the time being. And that's it. That's how I'm playing it. I will exit the market at 58 to 61,000 around there, and I will reevaluate everything. This is like a big exit box for me up here, depending on how much I can milk out of the market. I'm not staying after this. If we do happen to get a daily close above the bear bull, then I'll reconsider going back into the market. But I'm protecting my capital because I don't trust this. Summer's coming. I don't know what could happen. Guys, any questions, feel free to shoot me a DM. Discord is obviously always open. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. Trade safe. And hopefully this is over with soon, man. Cheers.